I'm Graeme Kershaw. I'm a Senior Technical Officer in this Department of Physics and Astronomy. My role in the department is to design and build equipment for research and for the laboratories, for teaching. And I have done that since I started here many years ago. But I developed an interest in making astronomical equipment, and which was part of a schoolboy hobby, if you like. And so that's become my main goal for many years, is to work for the astronomy group and produce their telescopes and instrumentation. My main achievement was building the 1 metre telescope at Mount John Observatory. I was in charge of the design and construction of all the mechanical components of that. I also did a rebuild of one of the smaller telescopes there, just to sort of get my hand in, if you like. And then there's been photometers, spectroscopes, or spectrographs I should say, and other acquisition instrumentation for fibre feed to other instruments. So it's been a broad spectrum of instruments right across the whole range. Someone comes to you and says, I want to build one of these, or I want to have one of these for my research. And so you talk to them for a considerable period of time and then go away and think about it for a considerable period of time. In the good old days before computers, there was a lot of scratching on paper. And then it's just a matter of working through a design and developing it and making the pieces, putting them all together, commissioning the instrument and making it work. It sounds straightforward, but it's a very involved process, especially when things get quite complicated and when there's other people involved in the project. You've got to sort of coordinate all those things as well. So it's not an easy task, but it's one that I've immensely enjoyed over the years. I left high school at the age of 18 at the end of 1965, and I was told that there was a job going in the workshop at the University of Canterbury, and that I should go along and have a talk to the head of the department. And this was brought about mainly by the fact that I was very interested, and always have been interested, in making things. It seems to be a passion that I have to just make things work, dismantle them, put them back together, whatever. And so after having talked to Professor McClellan back in the very beginning of 1966, he invited me to start the next day. So this is my 48th year in the workshop. I started in the old art centre, and then we moved out here at the end of 1966. And so I guess that plus my natural hobby of astronomy. I've always been fascinated by astronomy, but I never had quite the nous. I think I was academically challenged in that field, so I chose the practical side rather than the academic side of astronomy. And the two skills have come together quite nicely over the years, and I've been able to achieve the things I've done because of them. Immensely. I enjoy it so much. It's never ever felt like coming to work. It's always been, I'm going to go to uni today and work on that job again and see what I can make it go better, or see if I can crack the design. And it's always been like that. The creativity is just the best part of the whole deal. The Townsend telescope has been for a number of years the sort of key outreach facility for astronomy in Christchurch.